Hey guys, welcome back. We're here with Jason, we're here with Jason, but we're on King J Dub, and we're gonna do some more Rate My Base episodes. So, take a quick look at the hero there. Nothing has changed from the past several days. A little bit of fire resist, some speed boosts, and we're gonna go in and try and attack Lord Tesla. It looks like he may be online now because he does have a. Oops. He does have a lot of gold. Uh, So you see this 295, it's way more than normal. The normal like subsidized gold is only like 150, 180,000 on this account. Um, so when he has over that, it means he's farmed some and no one has either stolen from him or he's online right now farming more gold. So there's a good chance that we won't be able to get on there. He's also a very tough opponent, and you can see by the trophies given. So we won't get past his base. We're just gonna try and get as far as possible in here if he's offline. So when you see someone with a high amount of trophies and a high amount of medals, typically that's a good indicator that they're very strong and that you shouldn't expect to beat their base. So he also does have the advanced towers. He has a skull and the firebolt towers, a lot of them. Excuse me. So very nice setup there with the towers. He's probably close to maxed out. And his barrier placement actually works out for him too. You can't really double hit any barriers. And then it also prevents the hero from getting all the way around here, just kind of saving the day. Because his ranged troops are going to sit over here and pound away on your reinforcements. So this should be a very good setup right here, base-wise. You can see that's probably part of the reason why he's at 2,700. With this setup, I probably wouldn't go as many paladins. He has paladins as his #1 troop selection. I'd probably do more ranged troops because the ranged troops, like I said, are going to be sitting around here and pounding away, and then the hero will be slowly working his way up, up, up to kind of get over here. Sure, the hero will be able to stay here and here and here and sword rain a little bit to kill those guys, but most likely it's going to be a huge ranged battle, and it's like a time crunch for the hero to get up through this as fast as possible. So, yeah, I would probably do more ranged troops in this setup. It's good that he has a few cannons in there as well, with a few mortars. Looks to be a really, really good setup there. We'll go ahead and try and attack it. So we're going to try and do something a little bit different, because we're going to take this a lot slower than we typically do, because we know we can't beat him, so he's a tougher opponent. So we're going to put the heal spell on. And then we're actually going to put the shield spell on as well. And so we're going to use a lot of pyromancers in this fight, and then a few cannons here and there. And we're going to hope that we can get the cannons and the pyromancers to come with us and kind of like stick together. So this is one where you actually may need like a scream boost if you're trying. Like I said, we're not going to get too far in the base. We're going to use Sword Rain as well to try and kill as much of the range as we can. We'll definitely be able to kill the Arb Blasters. The Pyromancers, depending on his level, we won't be able to kill them, or we might be able to kill them. And then the cannons won't die as well. And the mortars won't die as well. So the only thing we know for sure we're going to kill is the Pyromancers, or the Arb Blasters, excuse me. The Pyromancers might. So we're going to try and kind of prevent them from really doing as much damage. We're going to use a lot of Pyromancers ourselves, and then a few cannons. So the Knight really isn't going to be used that much in this fight. I'm going to let the troop gauge fill up a little bit down here. So his paladins do go down in one hit, so going to bring up the shield. So he actually does have a lot of paladins, which is surprising me. So now I will have to bring out knights. Now we're going to bring out a lot of the pyromancers, and we're going to try and make our way through, calling the pyromancers over, putting a shield on them. So we're going to head back and actually try and build up some troops, because we need a decent sized army to actually get there. So we're just going to chill here for a second, let the troop gauge fill up. Then I'm going to call them back here so I can also so now the goal is hopefully to get through here with the pyromancers. You can see he has a lot of firebolt towers right here in one spot. A little bit too much. Put a skull tower there. You see our pyromancers are doing a decent job now that we've got them into this corner. And the reason they're able to do such a decent job is because there's no skull tower, and the skull tower would actually throw the bombs and be able to take out the pyromancers, because the pyromancers are very resistant to fire damage themselves. So adding a skull tower in that corner will help a lot. So unfortunately, see, like here, this skull tower is going to take out most of my pyromancers. And we weren't able to get that far because our cannons weren't able to get past that little corner, and they died too easily. Because they die too easily to pretty much everything. So we didn't get very far on his base, but it's a very, very tough base. From what I saw about it, it's really good, very strong base. I would add a skull tower in that corner down in the bottom left, because if we did bring Firestorm, then we could actually have killed all three of these towers in one hit. I said I'll go ahead and show you what I mean. So we'll take off the shield, and we'll show you that the Firestorm over there will pretty much kill everything. So he does have a nice Paladins setup in the beginning here. So I do need some knights. And call the troops back so that wave over there on the other side of the road will actually go away, and they'll start moving more forward. Now I'm going to try and bring in a couple cannons to hopefully get through this time, because they do sit on the corner over here and help me kill this right here, that barrier. So now if I'm able to call them and get them over, but you see the cannon still died. He has a good wave set up with different bunches of pyromancers and stuff in there. So now what I'm talking about is once I can get through this barrier right here, do you need to heal them? They are taking damage from an R blaster. Actually, I was able to take out 3 of those in one Firestorm. Come over here, and you can see his waves. They are very good. They're setting up, and they're just demolishing any reinforcement troops I have. So in order for them to come and become more effective, I have to like call them to me with the hero button, and hopefully they just run past that spot. So his reinforcement waves are right there. Able to take them out for the most part. There was one Pyromancer that I believe got away. So you can see Firestorm is more effective here. And that's because he has his Firebolt towers super clumped up. And same thing up here. In this corner, once I get this barrier down, I'll be able to destroy all 3 of those Firebolt towers in one Firestorm. So definitely put a Skull Tower there. See, as I got that down, now I'm able to Firestorm here, and these should all go down. You can see they do go down, but I died at the same time. So a Skull Tower right in the middle would probably be the best spot for it. Otherwise, that's a great base there, and tons of Firebolt towers. You can see those things are very, very strong. Yeah, so in the corner here, Firebolt Tower there, or Skull Tower there, and Skull Tower there would be more effective, in my opinion, because you'd be able to prevent all the Pyromancers coming up and killing you with Pyromancers. The Skull Tower would bomb and blow them up, and then it would also do more damage to the hero as well with all those little bombs. And then it also wouldn't die to one Firestorm, that one whole corner right there. So try those out, put 2 Skull Towers there and there. Otherwise, the troop setup looks really, really good. The Paladins worked out really well in your favor. Having a whole bunch of them, it really pushed me back here. A higher level hero, though, with Sonic Blast spell would probably be able to eat through the Paladins. So I'd still, if you want to push higher in the leaderboards, I probably would take out a few of the Paladins and put a little bit more ranged troops. Because the Sonic Blast does do a fairly good job of eating through them, as does the Blade Storm. So all in all, a really, really great base here. For where he's at, it's definitely a 9 out of 10. Very close to a 10 out of 10. I'd say just swap out the Skull Towers, the Firebolt for Skull, and you probably have a very, very solid base that I would probably give it a 10 out of 10.